Good morning, everybody. Getting ready in here. Been chatting it up with Kevin over in Toads. If you don't know what Toads is, check the description below. We'll be going live here in about 5 minutes. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. Again, special shout out to our supporters. We'll get you going here. I want to thank all these people. A lot of them are in chat right now. I'm still jamming out to this music, guys. If I don't change up the music, it's because I'm not done with it yet. So, if you want me to change it up, let me know. Again, special thanks to all of our supporters. These people have donated equipment and or money. Check out that QR code below, and we're going to actually address that QR code here a little bit more before we get started. And I want to highlight the subscriber count down below. Remember, at 500 subs, guys, we're giving away a ham radio care package, some of which could help you get EmCom ready. So, with the Buy Me a Coffee link, I've done a lot of work over at Buy Me a Coffee. I've actually put some a wish list together and whatnot. So if you are able to support the channel, that QR code right there, there's a couple different ways you're going on with that. As far as supporting a wish list item or a general donation, both of which get your name onto one of those lists, or that list right there. So, and there's some other stuff I'm working on in the background that you can see at Buy Me a Coffee. That being said, today's topic, EmCom, I am wearing the Aries shirt, and we are looking at APRS.FI. So who is ready to get into the topic today? It is currently 8 degrees in Newton, and we're going to be talking about emergency communications. Now, typically when we talk about emergency communications, we're talking tornado season. Well, guess what? That was like 2 weeks ago. We had 2 tornadoes touch down like an hour east of me. So tornado season's already started here. I should be wearing a sweater. I've got it warm enough in the house, Jeff. So, and everyone, Wildland Outdoors, I'm all supporting local. He's one of my fellow Iowa tubers. He is actually working. Hey, WQ9F. Kevin, I believe, just bought us another coffee. He loves to keep me caffeinated. I want to make sure I get that right because I should have got a notification. Yep. Thank you, Kevin. WQ9F Radio, keeping us hydrated today. Not coffee, but I'll drink to that. But as I was saying, Wildland Outdoors, he's a fellow Iowa YouTuber. He is working on a solar build, if I remember right. We have been talking about it in our super secret Iowa only Discord. Our super hush hush Discord that I talk about almost every stream. But everything I have currently pulled up on our screen is going to be involved with our topic. So, let's go to the show notes. EmCom ready. There you go. EmCom Go box based on a Gator case. That's what he's working on. So, go check him out, guys. And the reason why this page is blank is we're going to fill it out together. So, how do you know you're EmCom ready? Well, depending on what your situation is and what you want to do, it can be really, really simple. I've got a repeater 1 mile away. In fact, I'm listening to that repeater right now. You hear nothing on it. But, hey, during an emergency situation, during the derecho, that repeater was busy. We had emergency traffic rolling through it. We were doing health and welfare. That's EmCom ready. A handheld with a bunch of, backup batteries, a way to charge. There you go. EmCom ready. That could be as simple as that. Now, if you're me and what we do here, EmCom ready. I'm going to get this title. We got to have our goal. So, what's my goal? Well, my goal is to provide emergency communications, storm spotting and storm chasing, and be able to remotely set up within a half hour of getting a phone call, depending on where I have to go in the county. That's my goal. That's Aries. We help out. And hold on, guys. I already got 5 likes. We're going to get off topic. Go back to the dance. Yes, supporter screen. You got the 5 like dance. Okay, that's all we're going to do for now. Anyway, you got your 5 like dance. So your goal, you need to work towards your goal. Some people's goal might only require a handheld. Mine, I want to be able to remotely set up when needed at a moment's notice. So, how do I do that? I don't know if you're going to be able to, how good you're going to see this, but I'm going to manipulate the camera so you can. This box right here, this tool chest. Right there. That's how I'm going to. Good morning, Tim. That tool chest right there, that's how I am going to meet my goal. That is my that is my HF portable setup. Minus part of my vertical. It's a work in progress. We're not done with that project yet. So, with that project, I have emergency power because there's my battery box. I got to throw the solar panels in the back of the truck, but if I'm out running storm operations, if I'm running, and a storm chase or a storm spot, I get a call from a local entity saying, hey, we need emergency comm support. I have all that stuff with me with my panels. I can set up within a half hour of being on scene. I'm on the air. I've got an 80 meter NVIS, a 40 meter NVIS in there. Actually, I think most of you have seen my NVIS antenna because I use it for POTA. I practice my remote emergency setups. So you have to have a goal, a means to get to that goal. So we're not going to sit on a blank page or one. Things that you might want to have. If you are doing reports, you might want to have a copy of your report form. That actually doesn't help us move traffic. But you know what does help us move traffic? A net. So there you go. Example here. This is a basic written net. Have those in a clipboard ready to go. You also might want to have some fillable radiograms. This one I can actually fill out on the computer. I've actually got 2 different copies of those. Your federal documentation. Here's the IC-213 FEMA general message form. Have all this stuff ready to go, guys, if that's what you want. My goal is to be able to set up and be on the air within 30 minutes. My truck houses my 2-meter 440 station. I can remove my mobile radio from my truck and I can move it and have that out as my 2-meter 440 base. So we can set up a net control just about anywhere. And that's a good thing because if you look at this, guess what, everyone? Everywhere in the red is my storm spotting and storm chasing area. I will typically, when I am storm chasing, stay generally in central Iowa, but anywhere inside this red box is fair game for me. So I could be back home up on the edge of the county or edge of the state and get a call from this local sheriff's office and say, hey, we know you're in our area. We need you to set up and rake and run emergency comms and do health and welfare and do logistics. Not likely it's going to happen, but it could happen because I know a few people in the sheriff's department up there and they know what I do. Just the same, it could be all the way down here in Taylor County. Same thing could happen. I could get a call. I could be in communication with the local, spotters and stuff, and they have an EmCom song going up and they need equipment. I want to be able to go from on scene to on the air in 30 minutes. So, and then another part of this with this, guys, is APRS. I show. You're probably right, Jeff. Probably could fit the entire state of Delaware. And that's not done yet. I got a lot of work to do on it yet. APRS. we were working on, when I was starting with the Aries team here, we were starting to play with the APRS stuff. And why is that in handy? Well, hey, if my activation's all the way over here, well, given that's a major highway, out here in the middle of nowhere, and no one really knows where I am, but I'm trying to get people to me, APRS is a good way to find you. Well, I'm going to tell you, Jeff, it is about, gosh, someone's going to correct me, I know this. It's about 4 hours from the southern edge to the northern edge of the state, doing 70 mile an hour. I've traveled it in a day and then back to Newton. So, I mean, it's a little trip. It's nowhere near like traveling across Nebraska, though, or the entire length of Minnesota. So, but when I'm storm chasing and storm spotting, guys, I have everything ready to go. So, depending on what your needs, at the house here, I know Dave, if he's still in the chat, PLV, he can run his entire home setup off battery power. In fact, if he's on the air, if he's on the radio right now, he more than likely is running off battery power. And when he gets his repeater set up somewhere down in this area, he's going to cover a lot of our local area. So, yeah, because Dave's somewhere down over in this area. Give PLV a little shout out. But and he's got good ears. I've talked to him simplex from his house, so he's got a really good setup. That being said, what you want to do depends on what you need. Is what depends on what you want to do. If you want to be storm spotting and storm chasing, you're going to have a lot more elaborate. If you're going to sit at home do net control, yeah, there we go, Dave. Solar forever. That's right. I need to come down and see your setup sometime. But if you want to sit at home and do net control, I can run HF and 2 meter 440 nets from my house. One of those wish list items I referenced to earlier, I'm not meaning to plug this, but what I'm working towards is getting a DMR mobile station in the QTH with a tri-band antenna up on the tower. And with that setup, I will be able to run the DMR contacts as well as just regular analog stuff. So that is why those wish list items are on there. The DMR radio and the base antenna, and then the tablet is going to be replacing this as my it's going to be replacing that in 2 computers for logging, radar, because I use a tablet in the mobile while I'm watching for radar. So yeah, I will say this: once you start it, solar, guys. It's in the box. Literally, it's in the box. Actually, I forgot to put one thing on that wish list item, and that's I would really like a PowerFilm, because right now I have 2 giant 80-watt solar panels, and I would like a PowerFilm that I could fit in that box, so that way literally everything I need is in one area. So yeah, a PowerFilm that I could fit in that would be ideal. So we're working on it, though. We are working on it. The nice part about EmCom Ready is you are never really ready. You're always preparing. We're going to have a video probably coming up the end of February where I break down my storm spotting rig. I'm gonna set everything up, minus this phone, which this phone is actually part of my chasing setup. This is how you're getting your live streams this year, guys. Is this phone, not this phone. So we'll have everything set up minus this phone, and we'll do a tour of this chasing vehicle, what I'll have going on. So it'll be nice. It'll be a fun time. Another thing, depending on what you want to do, training. Gosh, I need to enforce this. I need to reinforce this. Yeah, nice little discussion going on with solar. You want to go all the way down the rabbit hole, Paul. You're a ham. You always go full send. Always go full send, Paul. You know that. You want to go all the way down that rabbit hole. Solar. I would like to do solar for the house, but where we're at, I don't think it would work the best. That being said, I did partially charge that battery like 3 weeks ago off of the 80-watt, the two 80-watt solar panels out in the driveway, so it might work. But practice, drill. And when I mean drill, I mean have fun with it. I can take these off. I don't know. I better leave these on just in case Kevin decides to caffeinate us some more. Or Jeff or someone. That way I can hear the update. Oh! I did not know that they're in Iowa. I'm going to have to reach out to them now. That'd be awesome to actually go see how that stuff made, or maybe see it, get in the talk with them. Yeah. So, one thing that you can do, guys, to drill, you want to know a really, really easy way to practice an emergency remote setup. Everyone knows where I'm going to go with this. Well, at least everyone should know where I'm going to go with this. It's the largest content on my channel during the summer. I've got 2 parks near me. I just gave it away. Parks on the Air. So when I'm not filming a drive up, so I don't know if everyone knows this. I'm going to let a huge YouTube secret out. Oh, Dave's got the stats on Iowa versus Delaware. That's good to know, Dave. For those seeing this on the replay, I hope you can see the replay chat because they're having a good conversation in there. But anyway, Parks on the Air. So, big YouTube secret, guys. I don't know if anyone knows this, but when you film a drive up, you first got to drive up, set up the antenna. Wow, my head's on radio. As it should be, but set up the camera, then drive away with the camera recording, turn around, and drive back. That's how you film a drive up. By yourself. Unless you have the camera, unless you film the drive up from the vehicle, and then it's a lot easier. But 1.5 hours, that's halfway to mom and dad's house there, Jeff. 1.5 hours is from my little beacon to... Now I zoomed out way too much now. Now we're going to slow down the computer. To there. That's 1.5 hours. Yeah, 1.5 hours is pretty close. From here to here, that's an hour and a half. That ain't that bad either. So, yeah, what you can do for your Parks on the Air stuff, if you want to practice your EmCom setup, I always do this. I always do this, except if I'm filming like setups and stuff. Filming slows me down. If I'm going out to do parks and I want to challenge myself, and not challenge myself by lugging a ton of camera equipment out with me, get on scene and get set up as quick as you can. You notice how my terminology changed. My Parks on the Air activation just became a scene. It just became my QTH. That's my remote setup. Get pulled up, get on the air as quick as you can. Get everything set up, tuned, good to go. That's how you practice your EmCom. And then, your basic, call, hey, this is, your 5.5, your signal exchange, that's not too much difficult. That's not too far off. The main difference between your EmCom radio traffic is it's going to be more than signal strength. You are going to, of course I closed those documents out. Hold on. Blank forms and templates. You're going to fill out one of these right here. Unless you have a computer log. In which case, in my area, you're going to fill out this. And let's see if it's working right this morning. Yes, it is. Time-stamped it. I struggled with this log to get that timestamp on there, guys. So if we ever run an emergency activation and you are with me and I'm on a computer or I'm at my house, I am using this log. Because if it doesn't end up in the log, it didn't happen. If it's not in the report, if it's not in the paperwork, it didn't happen. I don't care if Jeff is out storm spotting and he saw a finger from God come down and wipe a town out. It did not happen. He did not see that if that did not make it in the log. At least that's what a court is going to say. Had to deal with that before. Well, to the people the towns that have been hit with F5s, yeah, it certainly is a middle finger. Pretty sure Winterset down here, when they got hit with that F4, thought it was probably a middle finger too. So it's intense stuff, guys. I had to put Jeff on the spot. I really did. Why? Because it's Jeff, and he's a good sport about it. Oh, by the way, everyone that I promised stickers to before Christmas, I thought they got sent out. They're right here. I'm sorry. So they have nice little Christmas letters in them. And yeah. I think Jeff's part of that list too. Yep. Jeff, I have your stickers right here. We were cleaning, they got figured out. Roger, you're in there too, aren't you? It happens. But as everyone on every one of my regulars and everyone that watches my streams knows, I run APRS. It is a safety thing. In fact, the nice thing I like about APRS, and we'll go back to this last weekend. There's all my APRS logs. 2021, 2022, 2023. So, last Sunday was the 29th. Guess what, guys? Roads were a tidbit on the cruddy side. 27 there. 32 there. Yes, I know I'm not on the interstate. The interstate's the quickest route. Roads weren't that good, and the semis were doing 70. I'm not going to deal with it. So I take the flattest route. EmCom, though. EmCom. I actually do have people watching for me. My wife was actually pulling up APRS when I didn't make it home in 45 minutes. She was pulling it up when I had it pulled up when I got home. She's like, yeah, I saw you were in town. So she pulled it up about right here when I was doing 35 mile an hour. So, but I mean, we can go back. My storm spots, 7 to 22. I don't know when we had a chase. Let's try to find when we had a chase. That you guys didn't see. No, that's a fishing spot. That was a fishing spot. You know what? I think we had... Yep, that's a POTA activation. You're getting my point, guys. You're getting my point. We can actually reference this. We can actually go back to last year, last March. It was the 7th. No, it wasn't. Good morning, Shooter. I thought it was March 7th we had that tornado. It was March. The Sunday or the Monday? Okay. That was a different setup. Usually I have the F2. Sorry, I'm reading Jeff's comment, guys, so for people following me after, I'm reading chat right now. Wow. So yeah, that's funny. Asking about a couch for sale. But EmCom can be as different to everyone. You know, there's this channel out there called the Tech Prepper. I've watched one or two of his videos. His ideas of EmCom and my ideas of EmCom are different, but we have different needs. Dave is not one of those guys. PLV is not one of those guys that's probably going to go out chasing storms. So his ideas of EmCom are fire up his radio at home and keep informed. And with his location, he can keep informed. He's getting everybody over here. If that man gets taken by surprise, we've got issues. It's probably because he was sleeping during the storm. So everyone's goal is going to be different. What you want to do completely is up to you, what you need to do. We're actually going to be adding some FRS radios to our home fleet because I cannot convince anyone in my family to get licensed. So nobody wanting to get some license or get licensed. We're working on obtaining some FRS radios. So that way, at least locally, if something happens, like, we can communicate within the town. So, who's getting ready for the head? You know, Shooter, I should kick you for that one. Ham Cation, you're talking about Orlando when it's 8 degrees. Yeah, I need to work on getting some. I need to work on getting some. Here we go. There we go, guys. My forecast, 2 miles northeast of Des Moines. 3 degrees, feels like negative 16. So, Shooter knows I want to kick him. He caffeinates me too. He's hit that QR code a few times and given me coffee. So, actually, it looks quite warm outside. It actually looks warm. It's when I step out with no jacket on, I go, oh yeah, it's cold. So, what you want to do, what your capabilities are, that's up to you. Some people want to talk to repeaters, some people want to talk simplex, some people want to talk HF. We can do everything from the house. Well, not everything. Well, I can technically do DMR off the hotspot because I normally do. Once we get the new base station going, the DMR mobile up and the new antenna up, we will be able to talk to DMR repeaters in Des Moines. And I will tell you this, I have very little tuned into my TYT 7800. When we do get that replaced with a DMR radio, I'm probably going to have over 100 channels or 100 frequencies programmed in there. It's going to be close. It's going to be quite a bit, just depending on what we need to do. Because I'm going to have all the DMR repeaters in Des Moines team programmed in. It's going to be a good time. I will be able to track storms from my house way out there in Guthrie County and be able to talk them all the way through the morning area, our watch area. So, you know what? I'm with Stuart right there. I'm going to enjoy my tea here. It's not English tea, though. Yes, we do have GMR. We do have a GMRS repeater in Des Moines. Where exactly? Well, you can find out. I know it's there. Frequency data. That's not what I wanted. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I know who owns it. So I bet if I find their repeater, it's on the same thing. So, no, that's not what I wanted to. I want to go to... Did I click... I wanted repeater book, guys. Gosh darn it. Why did someone tell me that? Dave is the king of solar in our area, guys. If you want to know about solar, we reference Dave. The PLV. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I don't know if this is going to have the GMRS repeater on it or not. But, hold on. We'll do it this way. I want to pull up the map. So... considering I don't know who Will is off the top of my head. Use control and then scroll. I'm going to go ahead. The GMRS repeater, I think, is this one right here. Pretty sure that's where our GMRS repeater is. If not, it's one of these repeaters up right in here. It's near downtown Des Moines. So you know, Dave is one of those guys. Don't tempt him with a good time. He's enjoying retirement. Oh. So I probably watched his stuff. But oh, that's heat tracker. I was going to say, is that solar film right there? Let's see what we got going on for solar film. Let's see if we can find their website. It says in Richmond, Virginia. Wait. Someone said it was in Ames. PowerFilm. Oh, okay. We'll find this yet. Because this is EmCom. Because I need to add that to my repertoire. PowerFilm Solar. There we go. Where are you made? Where are you made? Find your address. There we go. Ames, Iowa. I'm going to totally support this company. And you guys should too. You guys should too. So, we're actually going to do something here. We're going to show off the Buy Me a Coffee website. Let's see their products. Show me all your products. See which ones I want. Rollable solar. That's what I want. What do you want? Yeah, I don't want that. We got something bigger. Foldable solar panels. There we go. There we go. We don't need 160 watt. There we go. You know what we're going to do? I already plugged this a couple times. We're going to show this off a little bit. Kevin keeps us well funded and caffeinated. By the way, you're behind the scenes stuff here. They say how much it was. Where to buy? Apparently I can buy it at Gigaparts. I'd rather just call them and buy it directly from them. No wonder I like it, guys. Well, it's called a wish list item for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. It's called a wish list item for a reason. I'd rather work directly with them, though. Especially since they're like 40 minutes down the road. Well, everyone's going to recommend them. It's made in Iowa. It's going to be good. Just look at your windows. Make sure I don't have too many zeros on that. Maybe I want to put too many zeros on that. By the time we get that, get that. There we go. Wish list item. Yeah, I find it now. There it goes. Power in the... Oh, we just got WQ9. Kevin just bought us another coffee, guys. Kevin is just buying us coffee. There we go. There's our wish list items. So. Oh, they probably do. I still want to talk to them. Probably can't do much about it, but. So yeah. If you have not been to our Buy Me a Coffee page, guys. There we are. So, if you've never been to Buy Me a Coffee, this is what it looks like. So, we've got everything, except I need to do some more with it. We even got memberships, guys. Shh. I wasn't going to show that today. Basically, because I don't have them a lot set up with them. If you get a membership right now, you're just awesome, and you get your name on the list, I'm going to put my membership tier you're in. So... that's about all I can promise right now. Until we get some other stuff going. I'd like to get some other stuff going. I really wish someone would take over this repeater site. Because that's that repeater we hear every 10 minutes. W0AIX. This thing's got coverage. And this is too small for it. I've picked up this repeater all the way up here and been able to talk. So, thanks again, Kevin, for 2 coffees this morning. Yeah. Please ask him to register retreat. The repeater owner, guys, is actually trying to give this site away. He wants it to go in the hands. He actually climbs his 290-some foot tower by himself. So I don't think he's going to give it away, but unless it's still like a club. So anyone, Story County, Des Moines, hint, hint. We really don't want to lose that repeater. But I don't have enough money to maintain it. I don't make them big YouTuber bucks. You know why? Because we only have 362 subscribers. Oh, Buy Me a Coffee has done that already, Shooter. I'm pretty sure they've done, that's the way they set it up. They copied Patreon completely. From the way I understood it. Let me edit the big one. Yeah, I just shot a huge number out here just to see. Yeah, it's $25 monthly, or I think you can do you can do a monthly reoccurring, or you can do a yearly upfront. So I just saw that last night when I was awake at 3 in the morning, and I started playing with it. Like I said, if you guys do this now, hold on. I'm gonna get done explaining this, and then you'll get your dance. If you guys start doing this now, there will be benefits coming up. What they are, everything is kind of listed as spotter jetty merch when it's available. I do want to get shirts and hats eventually, but that's down the road. What I can tell you for sure right now is when we go to the supporter screen, everyone who is on their membership has joined one of these memberships. We're going to have a membership. We're going to put the membership there. So like if we have the park membership, our $5 a month membership, if we have the park membership, it'll be park, and then everyone who's under that membership is going to get listed under that thank you screen. So I was just making names up. So yeah, while we're on this, the new spotter, $10 a month. The Storm Chaser, $15 a month. And if you're crazy and do $25 a month, you're the F5. You're wrecking it. So I was just trying to think of names. But yeah, a little behind the scenes there. I need to do more at the page. I'm got to figure out some exclusive stuff for just people on there. So, but right now, that's what we're playing with. I wasn't even going to plug that today. But since you guys have 10 likes, you know what? Can I speed this up to a different part of the song? Probably. Here. Because this is just intro. So let me go to... Do I have background on this one? We'll see. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Yep. Well, no, you can't. Dance to my own drum. Okay, I guess we'll go back to the where'd it go? Can't unmute it if I didn't. There we go. There we go. Yeah. You know, Kevin, the one thing that gets me on Buy Me a Coffee, the one thing that I remember is that QR code down in the corner. Yeah. That's my go-to because I look over there and I see it on my screen. So, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for 11 likes. I promise we were going to have some live streams going from the field. It's just really, really cold out, and I don't feel like POTA with frostbite. You're up to 30. Shooter, do you have anything on your channel currently? All right, now we're going to just start playing YouTube. Start plugging people. Why not? Shooter, ready, stand by me. Is it all one word? The random wire. Okay, well, let's look you up real quick. I think that's him. Is this you? Is this you, Shooter? As soon as I get a confirmation, we're going to do something, guys. That's him. Yeah, another subscribe. Everyone, go over to Shooter Ready Standby, the random wire, and plug in. Give him a sub. Show him some love. That being said, I know I just spelled QRP wrong, but Kevin's already been in here. There's Kevin, guys. Ham Radio QRP. Wildland Outdoors is coming up next. If I can remember. There he is. See, his EmCom Go box, guys. Go check him out. Wildland Outdoors. Go drop him a sub. I'm intentionally leaving someone for last right now. And I know I probably just spelt Jeff's channel wrong, but I'm already subbed to him. But we're going to go find him anyway. JRZ, not KRZ. Hey, not a problem, man. You ain't a friend of Jeff. You ain't a fan of Jeff. You need to go be a fan of Jeff. And, you know, last but not least, guys. Last but not least. The one who's been buying us coffee all day. Go give this amazing teacher, this amazing educator, a sub, guys. Jeez, Kevin, at one point I thought I was going to catch you on subs. You took off. I'm sorry. I haven't been over to Kevin's channel for a while and checked it out. Obviously, I'm a few videos behind. But at one point, Kevin and I were within 100 subs of each other, or a couple hundred subs of each other. And now, guys, get him over there. Get him over 1,000. Go get Kevin over 1,000. Spread the word. Share his channel out. Go get him over 1,000 subs. He is almost there. He is less than 100 away. Go do it. Let's get Kevin over 1,000 subs. Please. Hey, you know, Stu, you know, my subconscious is just, you know, thinking about stuff like that. Nice and warm. I've been telling the wife I'm tired of the cold. I really am. Now, I won't. There we go. I really am getting tired of the cold. But, yeah. More info in the Des Moines office. No. Seriously, guys, the more you know. Please go. Yes, exit full screen. Thank you. Go plug Kevin. Go get him up over 1,000. Please. And then come back and get me over 500. Gotta remember. Oh. Jeff just bought us a coffee. I'm going to have to get my memos cleaned up here yet. For the cause. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate it. But, what was I going to do? I was just going to do something. I think it involved my, yeah, if you can't tell, I was really involved with getting stuff going, and then the team over here just kind of petered out. What was I going to do? Shoot. Can't think. Well, thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate it. And guys, please go give Jeff some love. Right. Actually, where I want to move to right now is getting an ice storm. Or they will be. I'm starting to play with WindLink also. Should fire that up sometime. Once I get that figured out, we'll do an episode with it. Where was I looking at? Where's my radar? There it is. Radar Omega. Love Radar Omega. I don't think I've expressed that enough. I absolutely love Radar Omega. They're currently not under... Yeah, they are. Ah, it's a little further south than I thought it is. So right over in this icing event's going to be right here. It was going to be a little bit further north, so... Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm looking at you. Seriously, I'm looking, and guys, I'm dead serious. In the next 10 years, we are moving into this area. We are going to move down to this area. Southwest Kansas, I have my eye on you. Southeast Kansas, Southwest Missouri, Northeast Oklahoma, I'm eyeing you. I am going to get out of the snow. Someone once said no one retires to the north. Heck, well, there's an alternative motive there, Shooter. Don't get me wrong, we're getting our fair share of tornadoes up here. We just need to get everything to line up right. So, oh, that's what I was going to do. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back again. We're going to go back again. Yes, I track my own blood pressure. You see the BP watch up there. There you go. The more you know. Yeah, I'm showing you guys all my personal files. I should really go to a different one. But there we go. Giveaway schedule, guys. That's currently what we got going on right now. I have 2 stickers. I said there's 2 stickers right there for this giveaway, and that's not it. But hey, we got to get the 500 subs. So hopefully this year, you know what's going to happen? Is this year I'm going to get stupid lucky on a tornado, and I'm going to get a bunch of people coming in and hitting sub for that tornado, and they're going to find out that this channel is 95% amateur radio. So we're going to bust over to 500, and then we're going to give away this giveaway, and then everybody's going to leave. I'm predicting it right now. So there's 95% of the channel is amateur radio. But I actually do have a second channel. It's just not. Since I plugged everything else. Might as well plug my second channel with its 2 videos, guys. It's 2 videos. This second channel, guys, was supposed to get me outdoors more. So, it was supposed to. My 5 subscribers, and I love carp fishing. And I really had some bad video angle on that. Believe it or not, I've been doing YouTube. I've been doing really well on this channel. What is jutting? Jutting is me. Technically, jutting isn't anything outcropping into another body. It's a verb. It's an action. So, the case in point, Florida is jutting out into the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. Jutting. But jutting is me. So that's why you have spotter jutting, and that's why you have jutting outdoors. So. See, I get piled up on the pile up so much, I'm scared to run anything other than a handheld when I'm fishing. And I'll go out and I'll talk on the handheld in certain areas. But there are certain areas where a handheld isn't going to get you out anywhere. Certain areas that I fish that aren't going to get you out anywhere. For instance, right down here on the Des Moines River, you can't get any repeaters. So, I'm not going to show y'all where my fishing spot is either. I can tell you it's along this stretch of the Des Moines River. It's not that good of a fishing spot, so maybe I do want people to overrun it. Hey, thanks, Shooter. Eventually, I will get more content up over there. I've been really going hard with this channel and trying to grow this channel. So right now our weekly content's is live stream, so I don't have any real videos stacked up and ready. So yeah, see, my luck, I'll be in the middle of an activation, and then my carp line will go down, and then I'll just like disappear from the radio, and I don't want to do that. So I will have this with me when I'm fishing. So, or I will do an POTA activation, call it, and then I'll go fishing. One of the two. None of this area is parks on the air as a POTA activation anyway. This is a POTA activation. That the YouTubers are, yeah. And I like doing shorts. It's just, again, content ideas, how I'm going to do it. I mean, I could do a POTA competition, or a POTA competition. We can do a POTA competition. In fact, hey, y'all, we are doing a statewide POTA activation May 6th. If you need Iowa, seriously, May 6th, you're going to get Iowa. We're going to be up here. Well, have fun, Jeff. Get that big promotion. Dead serious, get a promotion. We all need one. Get one. We got way off topic. 7-3 Jeff, thanks again for the coffee. And my antenna book just fell. First review, we'll see. You'll get it. You're excelling, Jeff. You're excelling at your job. So, Big Creek State Park, guys, May 6th. There's probably going to be 50 to 100 of us out there. Not necessarily. I bet if you and I got on 40 meters right now, we could talk. If you're near your radio, I'll give it a shot. We can give it a shot. 40 meters should be running really short right now. In fact, I've got the power on. Why don't we find out? Since we're on there. See if we can hear anyone. We're on the wrong, hold on. We need to be on lower sideband. Lower sideband helps. See how short it's running. I'm avoiding 7,200. Oh, another 30 minutes. We'll be out of here by then, Jeff.
Zebra uniform Yankee Delta. No traffic today.
Suey's.
Zero uniform Yankee Delta, thank you. Is there any check-ins with or without traffic from Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Any stations from Missouri? Missouri, with or without traffic?
This must be a regional net, guys.
Any stations from Nebraska?
I wonder what net we stumbled on now.
Any stations from North Dakota?
Yeah, I really wish I could make it
Any
down.
stations from South Dakota?
He's named every station in the
Are
Midwest.
there any stations from Canada?
Oh, Canada. Sorry, I just offended somebody. I know I just offended somebody.
Are there any liaison stations? The liaison stations someone out of the region who assist us by bringing traffic from elsewhere or by taking traffic from us beyond the region.
Is that
Any
Joe?
liaisons? Please call now. AE5EI.
Okay, that's Iowa, guys.
AE5BI. WB9WKO, Ron, Wisconsin. No traffic.
That's the Iowa traffic manager, guys.
Thank you, Ron. Can you make that call for me?
So the Iowa traffic manager, who is right here, is hitting me 5-9 plus 10. EmCom, guys, know your bands. If I need to move traffic right now.
No joy. Okay, thank you. We don't have any traffic, so I'll go ahead and let everybody go.
He just hit me plus 20.
Have a good day. Over. Roger, Roger.
So there you go. Be the hunter. Oh, it just proved to you, shooter. You were thinking that we were too short. Right there's Newton. Right there's Joe. That's AE5EI's QTH. So 40 meters is running real short right now. We could use that for an emergency activation right now if we needed to. Normally we go 80 meters though. So, but we got off topic. We kind of got back on there with Joe there at the end. And I'll have to make sure to plug Joe because, yeah, I just eavesdropped on his net. I didn't even know they had a net going on right now. Good resources to have, guys. And I'm going to plug this for Iowa Aries before we leave. Iowa section, our state has this. So, like, our Aries EmCom stuff. If you were in the state of Iowa and you want to know what your emergency simplex frequency is, there it is. Jasper County 147.555. We were on stream a couple of weeks ago, and that frequency started having traffic. I started paying attention to it. The Iowa traffic manager that we just heard is up here in District 2. This also has all your section emergency coordinators in it. If you want to join Aries in the state of Iowa, this is who you get a hold of. Every county is listed. Look who's Jasper. And on top of that, there's our emergency frequency. So there we go. It's got a bunch of stuff, including my paperwork, which I get to fill out. So, our reports, stuff like that. That being said, I hope I kind of helped you. I know we got way off topic, and we're just chatting there. But we normally just sit here and chat on the stream anyway. Know what you need to do for EmCom. Build towards it. Everyone's needs are different. Know your resources. Oh yeah, our local EMA. We're going to be in communication probably in the next year or so. We'll see. Iowa simplex operations. First time I've seen this one. Interesting. Stuff I didn't even know, guys. I better get off here before I better get off this before I get really off topic. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. We had a wonderful crowd in here. I really enjoy everyone. We still got 9 people watching, which is really good for 10:06 on a Monday morning. For every one of you who are watching the recording and you have made it this far, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Again, at 500 subs, we're going to give away a video. Or we're going to give away a video. We're going to give away a radio. We're going to give away some tour rides. We're going to have a good time with it. I really appreciate everyone that hung out. Jeff and Kevin, who donated a coffee. Thank you both. Well, Kevin for donate 2 coffee. And now we have the Netherlands in the house. We've got our UK connection, and I believe I just said the Netherlands. I hope I got that right. LB4 FH. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. That's what replay for. That's what replay is for. I'm going to put bookmarks down in the description below. Probably sometime tonight when we get everything, when everything calms down here. So you can kind of find your way through the stream. But again, thank you everyone. I want to thank our supporters. Once again, I want to thank our amazing supporters for everything they do. 2 of them were shown today. 2 of them bought a coffee. I really do appreciate that, guys. That goes towards the channel. You guys are funding the channel. So 7-3, everyone. We will see you on the next stream. It'll be sometime next week. I don't know exactly when. But 7-3, everyone. We will see you next time.